so beautiful, scenic, and stunning. We're in this romantic place, and it would be just perfect if it was me and Joey. But being here with Sydney, I am so ready to get this thing over with. Please, let's go. Before I overthink and beat myself to a shirt. Malta's beautiful. Apparently we're 30 minutes away from Sicily, so take this boat. Never mind.
Finish that sentence.
We should go to Sicily, though, for real. Are we going to Italy next?
I would love to go
Take me to Italy. Let's go.
To be honest, this is really torture, but I'm doing it. I'm showing up for Joey. I hope he recognizes that.
Sorry, I just laugh when I'm uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
She's cracking jokes, and I cannot bring myself to do that.
Take the shirt off.
Only if you ask
Yeah.
nicely.
I'm on a 2-on-1 with somebody who completely disrespects me repeatedly, and it sucks that I'm put in this position.
Okay, this is a little bit more of Kate.
As long as I'm not going into something like really small, that's like my one thing. I'm
Do
not
either of you
fearful.
struggle on boats too, or no?
It's like really, really close places I start freaking out.
So that would get you.
Misery loves company, and she's trying to ruin my time here. Like, I was trying to be so happy today. Oh, that's really nice, though.
That's pretty.
I was literally like taking it all in, and then it's like she's just a sucker, like a blood sucker. Ugh, she's just, my energy is gone. Slowly by slowly, every time I'm sitting with her, talking to her, I have no energy. And it's her, she's a vampire.
Thank you, sir. Want to go first?
Sure, thank you.
How are we doing, ladies?
Good, how you doing?
Good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
This is tough for me.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty. I know this isn't, again, the most comfortable setting, and it's a little awkward, but again, the purpose is to be able to talk to both of you to get as much time as possible, just because I want to have that ability to clear up some stuff from last week, and I think you guys can understand that, but Sydney, do you want to chat real quick?
Yes, please. It's really hard for me to act like everything's okay. Like, genuinely, my body is still taking a toll from the anxiety that she has caused. I've had, like, stomach issues from the intense stress of just, like, walking into a room and not knowing when she's going to attack me. Joey's trying to find his wife, and I know that I'm the one for Joey. It is 110% not Maria. But he's only seen the version of her that she gives him. It sucks that I have to now occupy my time again talking about Maria, but the truth needs to be said.
How are we doing?
This has been really tough for me.
Yeah.
This whole week, to be honest, I went into it really scared.
I want to say I'm sorry that this has been uncomfortable for you. I want you in every case to feel comfortable, and that's the root of this, is to try to get the understanding so that not only you and Maria feel comfortable, but every other woman in the house feels comfortable. So that's always been the purpose of this.
When you left the pool party, hell broke loose. Maria started attacking me in front of the group.
Okay.
And this was the first time the girls were trying to step in. And then she told Leia to shut the up. Many people in the house heard it. It was with a group. I heard it. Leia brought it up again. And I can guarantee that every single situation in the house, there has been one common denominator, and that has been Maria repeatedly being disrespectful. It's crossed the line enough that I have to do this for myself, and I have to do this for you. The person that Maria has been towards me and others is not somebody you would want your wife to be.
There's so many of this that makes me uncomfortable. I'm not someone that enjoys drama. For me, I don't want to be with someone that makes other people feel uncomfortable. I'm trying not to have any bias. I'm trying to make sure I hear both sides. The part that is so difficult for me is they're just so different. That's why I'm so conflicted right now. So I think it's probably best just to head back and we can chat a little bit more later.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I appreciate
Jamie.
you. Sydney is saying that she did hear Maria say, "Shut the up, and obviously that's something to pay attention to. I'm not confused about how I feel about Maria. There's something there that's real, but what Sydney said, that just like scares me.
How could Sydney be so sad on vacation?
If it was that bad of an environment and there was multiple women that really did feel uncomfortable, that's not what I want in a partner. It's so confusing, and there's still so much to uncover and figure out. I'm just looking. First, I would like to say I'm sorry, because I know this isn't how you would want to spend your time in Malta, especially with me. But for me personally, it was about getting some type of clarity and understanding what has actually happened. I was going into last week very excited about where we were at, and then this has kind of derailed us. And I just wanted to find some time for you to be able to share how you're feeling and give me more insight on just anything that's been going on.
I understand, obviously, things were confusing to you and were brought to your attention and stuff like that, but like I left that stuff in LA, like long time before you even mentioned it. But like now sitting with Sydney and she was like saying this is really hard for her, I'm like, I'll be honest, like it's pissing me off to like even be here because being accused of being these things and like it worries me. I'm here to like further like what we have going on. And I didn't want to come here today to do this, but I want to see you, and that's why I'm here.
I just want you to know that I do, from my side, from everything I've seen, I just need to make sure that I'm asking the right questions and talking through it. She said that you told Leia to shut the up. Is that something that you remembered happening, or that was something that didn't?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I would never say that. First of all, that's just so vulgar. It's just so like no. Like it's just such a lie. It's crazy to me.
I just need to ask that because if I'm being completely honest, when I left the conversation with Sydney, I had to take a beat and tell myself not to be quick to judge because of how she described what you were doing. It sounded like there was no question you couldn't be here anymore, and it was a terrible situation for everyone involved. I'm not expecting all of you guys to be friends.
Yeah.
I'm just expecting there to be an environment that can be at least somewhat comfortable for what the purpose is.
Yeah, of course.
I do want to put this behind us. It's just, as you know, still things I have to understand or ask about.
Is this something you can look past? Like, because trust, again, is a real big thing for me.
But to answer your question truthfully, I don't know. I want to try.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the honest answer.
When he told me that, in that moment, I just shut down. I couldn't even look him in the eyes. I was so upset. She's a liar from the jump. She's a liar. And I'm just like, over it. I'm not gonna say much at this point because I feel like what he brought to my attention was so shocking that I was like, okay, you've made up some BS this entire time, but like, I told Leia to shut the up. I told Leia, yeah? You know we're on camera the entire time, right?
Maria, you have not taken ownership for all of the things that you have done, the things you have said, and yes, Joey deserves to know.
I owned up to the things I said. You're a starter, you're a troublemaker. I will own it to my deathbed. Because look what you're doing. Nobody else is coming to your defense or even going to Joey and saying, I'm so scared. First of all, I've had no problems with anybody else but you. Why are you doing this to me?
Maria,
why? Just answer why.
Maria, you are the one that have been doing it to me, to all of us in the house.
All of us, all of us. Where is everyone else with these accusations? What the hell are you talking about?
I feel like I might be more confused than I was going into today now. I still don't really know the truth of what's happened, so it's very hard for me to put this drama behind because if I choose Maria and what everything that Sydney's saying is true, no way it gets left behind. If I choose Sydney and I find out that everything Maria said was true, I feel terrible. I take this seriously. So I do hope that I find some clarity tonight. I need it badly.